Look at this.
We're gargling.
Gargle?
We're practicing our mime act.
Hi, everyone. Hi, friends.
Welcome to the live stream party extravaganza of the world.
I thought you were going to say of the week. I like of the world.
Yeah.
Of the world.
So, friends, welcome as you're all filing in. Remember, single file, no pushing. Everyone's going to get a seat. There's lots of room for the friends.
Yep.
Today is Thursday, and I don't know the rest. October
The 12th.
October 12th, 2017, Planet Earth coming at you live and in living
In a
color.
jive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, the friends. Tell us how you're doing tonight.
Tell us where you're coming from and tell us how you're doing. We need to know.
Here in Canada, it's getting a little chilly.
It's getting folly up in here.
We're wearing many layers and dog slippers.
Yeah, we just took Hank for a walk, and you need to bundle up already, and it's only October. Don't fall and hurt yourself.
You gotta wear these.
Oh my God. Wait, you go like this. Friends, look at these things. These are my slippers. No, just kidding. JK. JK, they're Nicole's.
Look, these keep your feet warm.
When you're in Canada, you need some fuzzy dog slippers. Those are the only slippers that are legally allowed here in Canada.
They're barking.
So what are the friends saying? Hey, everybody coming in. We've got Crystal, Lola, Bridget, Smiley.
I'm jealous of Bridget because she is from Florida, and so she's probably warm.
Yep.
Oh, Enza, she's cold too. Yep, you're
Hey,
right.
Kim T's in the house. Anna, Lorena,
Chelsea. We got Anna, we got Smiley, we got Giovanni. Hello.
Oh, cool. We got Baton Rouge in the house, Nebraska.
Wow, we got Tennessee, South Florida.
Lorena, you're getting your shout out right now. What's up?
Oh, yeah, in Florida. Yeah, we're jealous.
When we have live parties, it's a party.
Miss Lola says it's warm and sunny in California. Rub it in, Lola, rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in.
No, it's
Friends in warm places, we're coming.
Hey, we got Donna.
Someday we're coming.
Well, Donna is from Trinidad, and we got Oregon.
All the friends in here, you know the friend army, you know the drill. Smash the like button as you're coming into the video.
Like it up, buttercup.
So tonight, we thought we would talk about a topic that's very timely in our lives.
Yes, and also that a lot of people experience. Jumbly words. So recently, Kyle and I, we've been, as you guys know, using a gym in our house. Just something that we made from old equipment that Kyle collected over the years and that we've collected together. But free weights, now that we're getting a bit older, we're getting a little bit, it was getting a little bit tough.
A little bit taxing on the joints when you're lifting free weights all the time. So we joined a gym.
Made the decision to join a gym because machines are a lot easier on the joints. And you guys know us. We've been doing this. This is our 5th year now. We have experience working out. We've been able to build muscle. We've lost a lot of weight. But walking into a gym, even though I used to be in a gym all the time when I was a teenager, Kyle, the same thing. We've been in and out of gyms all our lives. Walking in, even after losing all that weight and having experience building muscle, we were really nervous. We were intimidated.
It can be a little intimidating.
You don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your first time, and we knew what to expect.
And we know what we're doing in the gym. It was just a new gym for us with new equipment, new people. But we wanted to give like a positive message for you guys that your goal is to lose weight. Your goal is to work out. You want to get in there and give her in the gym, but
you're too nervous. You're too embarrassed.
That public fear of going to the gym, the intimidating big gym. We wanted to give you guys a message that, you know what, it is tough to get over. It is all in your head. It doesn't make it easier, but it's you need to do it for you, and you need to believe in yourself enough and know that you're worth it enough to go in that gym every day. Even if you don't like your body, you're embarrassed, everyone at the gym is thinking the same thing. They're all worried about their own body, and anybody that would be rude to you is not a nice person anyway. You don't have to worry about their opinion anyway. I guarantee you, most people in the gym, not only would they be, glad to help, they would be very, very happy if someone asked them for advice on how to adjust a seat or use a piece of equipment or whatever. Me and Nicole are like that. If anyone comes up, to us and asks us,
we'll show them.
We're more than happy to help.
But the thing is, you go in there. I know when I went in and I was really, really heavy, I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to walk in and be the biggest person in the room. I didn't want people to go, oh, what is she doing here? She doesn't know what she's doing, clearly. That's what was going on in my head, as I know it probably goes on in some of yours because we've been where you guys are. And when we walked in this time, I was thinking, oh gosh, everyone's staring at me going, there's the newbie. She has no idea what to do. And I knew a lot of the machines, but I haven't been in an actual gym in years. And so I didn't know how to use some of the equipment. And I was so embarrassed that some of them I was like, after a while, I said, you know what? I'm going to figure out how to use it. But then other ones I said, maybe I'll try next time because I was too embarrassed. But like Kyle said, everyone is not only worried about their own body, they're thinking the same thing as you. They're probably worried that someone's going to look at them and say, you don't know what you're doing. Everyone is in the same boat in the gym. And so when you walk in there, just be proud of yourself for going in there. And who cares if you do it wrong? You know what, guys? And you're not sure quite what you're doing.
And a lot of people, like Melissa Shirley was just saying, they want to start lifting. And lifting for us has changed our lives completely again. Mm-hmm. After we lost the weight, we met our first goal. Then we were like, well, we want to shape our body now. The only way to do that is to lift weights.
Yeah.
So when you go in a gym, a lot of times most people will think like Melissa Shirley, like the big bodybuilders or the powerlifter type. They may look intimidating. They're actually not. They're very... If you're a guy or a girl in really good shape, they're
like the most humble. Sorry to interrupt.
They have nothing to worry about. There's no competition there. So yeah, they're very humble in our experience.
Yeah. And generally very happy to help you if you do it at the right moment. Like
most of them would be
not busy.
Most of those big scary dudes with muscles will be tickled pink if you ask them for help or how to use something if it's in the right time,
Right. Not in the middle of their set or anything like that. But
just like you guys have gotten to know me, it's hard to tell, like on YouTube, I'm a pretty big guy still. I don't mean like heavy, huge, but I'm 6 foot tall, 235 pounds. So people have said I could look intimidating, but when they just ask me a question or get to know me, they find out that's totally not the case. So our advice to people that are just starting out or want to go to the gym or go to the gym all the time and stick to their safe machines or they stick in the cardio room, even though they know that to go and really start shaping your body, you have to start lifting. We encourage you to go in and do that. Own your space. You have just as a big of a right to be there as anybody else in that gym.
Yeah.
So believe in yourself and go for it. You're worth it. And it's just breaking that first barrier of being nervous. And once you break that, you'll be in.
Look at the Halloween bobbers. Hey, turn your lights on. Nice eyeballs. What are these bobbers that I have on? Are they supposed to be pumpkins? Like, what are
Cooking
they?
with hua.
You're done cooking with hua?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. That is so lovely.
You unlocked our crazy bones, hua.
Yes, and not only that, cooking with hua, you also unlocked this crazy thing. Oh, upside down.
Cooking with hua, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. You have no idea how much that means to us. You are a sponsor of our channel now.
Official supporter.
And you support and allow us to bring more content. And she has a comment too. She says, keep up with the content.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're the reason why we're able to bring the content, Hua. So thank you so much for that $5 super chat. And Hua, do you know what you've done?
Oh, wait. She also says, love the cereal robot. Thanks, I thought of it all by myself.
How can you not love cereal robots, right?
All right. So, she knows what she did. Unlocked a joke box of doom, didn't ya?
Let's show for the friends that are new to the live streams. We do a little thing called the joke box of doom.
No, you gotta say it doomy, like the joke box of doom.
The joke box of doom.
Yeah, good job.
So, anytime we get a supporter, a funder, or a sponsor from Super Chat, not only do we go crazy,
we joke box it up.
But
joke box it up.
You unlock the vault.
Okay.
Let's look inside.
Okay, I gotta get a good one. Gotta get a good one for you, Hua. Oh, they're stuck together. Ah. Oh, yeah, you ready for this? Okay.
Okay, guys, I don't know the answer. Is it a joke or is it a riddle?
It's a joke.
It's a joke? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there's other than jokes of doom, there's other things in there.
Sometimes there's riddles, but today it's a joke.
All right.
Why do French people eat snails?
Why do French people eat snails? No Googling, friends.
No cheating.
We need a real, honest, we need an honest Einstein in here that knows the answer. No Googling.
Those bobbers, they messed up the old hair.
And friends, before we give the answer to this fantastic riddle / joke / something, we want to bring up that Super Chat is on, and it is how you can become a sponsor of our channel and fund our content. If you like what you see from us and you want independent YouTube channels to survive through the tough times that YouTube's going through right now, please consider funding our channel through Super Chat. It allows us, all the Super Chats go directly into bringing you more content. So we get to do bigger, better, crazier cheat days. We get to bring you more videos. We get to spend more time on the videos, on the editing. Upgrade our equipment. Just bring you more of us. So if you like us and you want more of our silliness and wackiness and information and motivation and laughs or whatever, please consider super chatting. Any amount helps. It doesn't have to be any crazy amount. You know, $2 helps just as much. So,
just like the lovely Miss Cooking with Hua did.
So why do French people eat snails?
Well,
let's see if anyone guessed it.
I don't think so. Okay,
let's give the answer.
Why do French people eat snails? Because they don't like fast food.
That was actually pretty good.
The knee flapper.
That was so funny, it made my eyes pop out of my head.
Flapping a knee.
They don't like fast food, eh? Isn't that funny? Nicole will be touring this winter live in your city, starting her comedy act. Please tip your waitress and try the veal.
It's hilarious. The jokes are hilarious.
So Hua, that one's on you. You unlocked that joke. So everybody blame Hua for that funny joke.
Gotta drink your water, friends.
So, friends, we are here to hang out, to party, but also to answer any of your questions that we can't get to on the comments section of YouTube. So thank you so much for leaving all your questions and liking and everything. But the live streams are also to have a party, but also to answer any questions you want. And if you do super chat, it will make sure that we don't miss your question. It'll highlight it. You'll be famous. You'll be internet famous forever. It'll be on our video. You'll get a little animation pop up, and your question or comment will show up in the live stream chat so that we don't miss it, because sometimes it can go fast.
And also, I believe I saw that Crystal said, how does it work? So that is what it does. And if you're asking how it works, generally if you're on a computer, I believe the only thing it doesn't work on is like Apple, like an iPhone or
if you see the little money sign under where you chat, you can click that and donate any amount you want to sponsor our channel.
Yes. And hey, we got Candace and we got K-Rod in here. Hello.
K-Rod, what up, homie? Hey, Lorena said, what a dad joke. That's if you know our channel is dad jokes. Yeah, the whole thing.
It's the best jokes.
Yeah. The most cheesiest. You take dad jokes and you add on about 5 slices of cheese, and that's mine and Nicole's sense of humor. And then you take it to the kindergarten playground, and we would just be the best comics on the playground.
We are the best comics on the playground, I bet.
Candace, we're so glad that you were able to catch us, and K-Rod, and everybody else joining the live stream. And if you're in here and you haven't liked, make sure you smash the like button.
We got a comment from Miss Kim T. She says, Nicole, your arms look so good. How long did it take to get them to this point, and how often do you work them? Thank you for the compliment. It took, I would say, about 6 months of intense weight training. I train my arms once. Well, I do shoulders once a week, and I do triceps and biceps once a week. And that, like, the shoulders and the biceps and the triceps training is what makes my arms look fairly decent. So
I'd say.
So yeah, I mean, you could do it where you did all 3 of those on one day, but we prefer to break them up. So
you are not yet, follow us on Instagram, because we post little workout clips there more often than YouTube.
Yeah, sometimes little workout clips on there, sometimes like flex pictures, or like right now we're doing the 31 Days of Horror, so you can see like the movies that we're watching, that kind of stuff. And we do post on Facebook sometimes, but mostly on Instagram.
And as we get in better shape, the interest for our workouts is picking up, so we will be doing a lot more workout content in the future.
Yes. Yeah. So, it took, I would say, about 6 months of training them and training, a couple of times a week. Anything like, if you want to bump up any body part, like when I wanted to make my legs and glutes more curvy, I train them twice a week. So if you really want to work on something, it's better to train it more. But like, I wouldn't say any more than 2 times a week, because you don't want to hurt yourself.
Basically, whatever you want to grow, you got to work. So this is the great thing about weight training, is you get to pick and choose and kind of sculpt and mold the body you want. So Nicole, does work her arms and shoulders, but she focuses more on her legs and lower half, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's what she wants to work. For me, I don't do the legs as much. I do more upper body. So you get to pick whatever you work more on, that'll grow and that'll shape and mold.
Exactly. Hey, Lorena says, my husband always laughs at Nicole's worm dances. Thanks.
Oh my God. Don't get her started, guys. She's doing the worm dances all day anyways. So if you mention it, she's just going to go more.
Well, it's hard to do it sitting, but I can still manage. Okay, we have Smiley says, how can I eat when my shift is mid-morning till evening with no break? I'm only eating 1.5 a day. Smiley, can you eat during your work? And if you can't eat during your work, then yes, that's what I was going to say. I would have like something you can drink. Make like a protein shake, and then maybe make a smoothie with like spinach and fruit and peanut butter and some like cashew milk or something.
Like today, Smiley, for an example, I was really busy this morning with work. So I had to kind of combine 2 meals together. Now that's not ideal, but sometimes it's better to get it in than to not get it at all. So my first 2 meals are usually, if you guys watch our full days of eating, I usually have egg whites in the morning. Then a couple hours later, I'll have some yogurt, oatmeal, and a little bit of berries. Today, didn't have time for all that. Whipped it all in a blender and made some pancakes. You could also, I've drank it before too. You can whip it all in a blender and drink it. I drink raw egg whites mixed with protein powder.
I do too.
Quick, you slam it. It takes 2 minutes.
And it doesn't taste bad.
And at least you got it in. It doesn't taste bad. I mean, it's not chef, approved, but it tastes pretty darn good. We show you guys actually in a lot of our full days of eating how to make those quick protein meals and make them taste pretty good too. Hua asked, do you focus more on weights than cardio or the same? So both of us do 7 days a week fasted cardio. So we wake up, don't eat anything, and we'll do 20 to 45 minutes of cardio every morning, 7 days a week. And then about 5, depending on our bodies, it can be 4 to 5 to 6 days a week of weight training for about 45 minutes to an hour of weight training.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, 5, 6 times a week, depending on how busy we are with work and stuff.
But like cardio wise, Kyle sometimes does more than I do. I only need to do 20 minutes. It's enough to keep me lean and not burn my muscle, because I want to keep my muscle. And if you do too much cardio, you can lose muscle.
And what we found is that diet is way, 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 way more important than any workout you'll ever do. So
Yes.
if your diet's clean, you don't have to go too crazy in the gym or for cardio. You can do it to stay healthy and to look the way you want to look and to start to shape and mold your body. But diet is really the key.
Exactly.
Angel says, hey guys, glad I came across your page. I've learned so much from you. Thank you so much. I will be donating soon. Also, what's the lowest amount of calories can a person consume and work out? Well,
it all depends on your body.
It all depends on your body.
And I really wouldn't try to do that. That's really not healthy.
Angel, you basically have to choose your battles. You have to pick what you want. So let's say you have to pick what your main goal is, because everybody wants to do the one amazing thing that nobody in the world can do unless they're helped by special vitamins. Yeah. That is, everybody wants to be very lean and very muscular. So you can't do both. If you're going to work out hard, you got to fuel, you got to eat. If you want to just drop weight, then you're not, and you're going to eat less, you can't work out. So there's no magic pill. It's basic common sense applied to, real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We really don't promote going low in calories at all.
And we don't track calories either.
And we don't track calories. And yeah, we really don't recommend that. We recommend a balanced lifestyle where you eat, as much as you need to fuel yourself, basically eating portioned. I would focus on, like Kyle said, pick one, focus on it, and make sure that you're fueling enough. Lorena says, what do you recommend if you don't like food prepping because you don't like eating the same food every day? I'm struggling with enjoying my lunch. Well, food prepping doesn't mean you have to eat the same thing every day. You could prep several different meals and then just alternate them. Like, for example, you could make a roast chicken, a whole roast chicken, or you could make like several chicken breasts and then maybe some lean pork chops and then alternate it. Do chicken, rice, and broccoli in some containers and then do pork chop, potato, and carrots in another one, and then just alternate them so that you're not eating the same thing every day.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to prepare the same simple foods. Like, we eat the same foods, but the way we prepare it completely changes what it tastes like.
Yes, or make all chicken and spice it all different.
Yes,
sorry to interrupt you.
Spicing can really change the food. Like I was saying just a few minutes ago, my simple egg whites and yogurt, oatmeal, mix can be made in 1,000 different ways, and we show on our full days of eating taking very simple ingredients and making different dishes from them. Melissa Shirley asks, what do you think about intermittent fasting? It's not a good idea for people like us. Our goal is to put on muscle, stay as lean as possible, but start to put on muscle. And you can't put on muscle if you're fasting. If you're fasting, your body's gonna actually eat muscle, and it's gonna really kill your metabolism, which is not a good thing. We have to eat all the time to make sure our metabolism is revving. So if you want to have a fast metabolism, you got to eat, and you got to eat frequent.
And also for people that have issues with food, with emotional eating and that kind of thing, especially people like us who struggled with that our whole lives, anything that says fasting in it, I would never recommend. Balance is the key, and I will repeat that over and over again. Eat what you like in portion and enjoy your life. Don't worry about fad dieting. That stuff, Melissa Shirley, intermittent fasting, it's not maintainable. Any of those things, and people can get mad at us when we say this, but keto, intermittent fasting, anything like that, you cannot maintain for life.
They're not meant, even in the best case scenario where you're a person without emotional eating, in the best case, perfect world, those types of diets do not last. They're not sustainable, and they're not maintainable, like Nicole said.
You cannot maintain something like that.
So we don't promote any fad diets. You guys know that, and that is a good. Lola asked about our ebook. Thank you for asking so much. We are hoping we just were working on it.
Finish it.
We had to actually stop working on it to come and live stream because we wanted to hang out with you guys tonight. We're hoping that it's going to be out so soon. We don't want to promise anything yet, but it's going to be out very, very soon. Thank you for asking. And when it comes out, you guys will know about it. Thank you for your interest in that, Lola.
We can say we're in the last stages of the process. And like we said, we were working on it for several hours, and then we had to stop and live stream. Well, we wanted to stop and live stream. Yeah. So it's coming.
Yep.
Thank you for asking.
Yep. So we don't tell exactly like what we do for a living, just because we're in the social realm, we're on the internet, we're in social media, and we've gotten a lot of, stalking and harassment in the past. So basically, though, simply, Nicole works more of a physical job, and I work more of a sit down desk job.
Yes. We've got
what kind of Deja has a question.
Oh, yes. Deja or Deya. That might be Deya. Sorry if we're saying it wrong. I think it's Deya. What kind of vitamins do you take habitually? Vitamin C. It's really good for when you're training, weight training.
That's about it.
That's about it. Sometimes I take a fish oil. I used to take it very regularly, but I don't know if anyone else has problems with this, but when I take any other vitamin except vitamin C, it makes me feel really sick, like nauseous. And sometimes it can actually make me physically sick to my stomach. So I stopped taking vitamins. I just make sure that I eat, a variety of foods.
Yep. I forgot what I was going to say about vitamins. We try to eat, most of our vitamins and minerals. I remembered what I was going to say about vitamins. Vitamin C is integral, especially if you're starting to work out. If you're doing cardio or weights, you need vitamin C. While weight training, doing intensive cardio is very good for you, of course, it does lower your immune system. That's why we generally try to take most of our vitamin C. We take it in the morning, at night, and then vitamin C around our workout, because working out does lower your immune system for a short period of time. So you want to boost it around that time.
Exactly. So Lorena said, have you guys been counseling for the eating disorder part, or is it something you've worked through yourselves? And then underneath she said she meant emotional eating, not eating disorder. But you were correct the first time, Lorena. We both did have eating disorders. I got diagnosed late when I was around in my early 20s, but I had it from age 5 on. I did get some counseling. I also went to like an actual program, but I didn't last very long because I felt like I could do a much better job dealing with it on my own than in a group setting. So yes, we've done a ton of things.
I've had binge eating since I was about 9 years old. We worked on it mainly ourselves. We had to work through a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of things that were handed down to us that we didn't ask for from our parents. A lot of soul searching, a lot of looking at who we are, where we want to be, what we want to be doing, and basically trying to figure out ways, and we finally did, of breaking that yo-yo dieting pattern. And the biggest way was we found we didn't have to give up the foods we loved. We got to eat everything we wanted. We just had to portion it. And that's why me and Nicole preach simple, common sense portion control. And our ebook actually is going to lay out our exact diet.
Exactly what we ate.
And
the recipes that we made, that we used.
We're excited to get that out. But yeah, we did a lot of years of work on ourselves.
Yes. And it never stops. You still have to continue, like just because we are healed from our eating disorders doesn't mean that the thoughts don't try to make your brain crazy.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you just got to kind of deal with that throughout. But you learn how to deal with it better. I think Lindrika, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, says that she finds it difficult to motivate herself after a long day of work because she works in a sit-down job and doesn't feel like moving. Is it possible for you to work out in the morning instead?
Yeah, and also a lot of times in our life before we really figured things out, we lacked motivation because we were doing things we hated.
Yes.
We were doing things we didn't like. So we thought, back in the day that cardio had to be on the treadmill, staring at a blank wall and hating your life. It's not the case. Cardio can be walking your dog. Cardio, it doesn't have to be done in a specific time.
Playing with your kids if you have kids.
So spread it out in the day. It doesn't all have to be done at the same time. So
could be cleaning your house.
On your lunch break, if you go and walk to get your lunch, that's part of your cardio for the day. It can be anything: vacuuming, cleaning your house, dancing. Put on some music on YouTube and dance around for 10-15 minutes. There's your cardio done. So find something you love. It might be swimming, dancing, whatever, right?
Can I give a little secret tip? Especially if you work at a sit-down job, sometimes I do calf races if I'm like, idle for a couple of minutes.
Yep.
Or if I'm like waiting for something or whatever, at work, I will do calf raises because really, like, you might look like you're bouncing around a little bit, but really nobody can probably even tell that you're doing them. And I also squeeze my abs.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works. Whatever you like doing is good for you.
Like, and she says she works long days. Bring a resistance band with you, and while you're sitting, take like a 5-minute break and just do, some curls with the band.
Every little bit counts, right?
Stand up. If you have to take like a pee break or whatever, do walking lunges to get, to the bathroom or whatever. Who cares if you
be creative,
think you look silly.
Be silly and be yourself.
If you really want it, you will find a way to do it.
Yeah.
So you could either do it in the morning or you can sneak it in throughout the day. And I'm sorry, Deja. It is Deja. Sorry, I said your name wrong.
Hey, K-Rod asks, our friend K-Rod says, hey friends, what weight goals are you shooting for? Where would you be comfortable at? So K-Rod, I was about 375 when I last could weigh myself, and I'm currently at about 235 to 240 depending on my water intake, depending on my bloating, or so I'm a big guy, so I can go up and down overnight like 5 pounds. For me right now, I'm not too focused on the scale because we're weight training and we're sculpting our bodies and we're putting on muscle. I may weigh more but I can fit in smaller clothes. So it's kind of hard to deal with in our heads. Even for us, for a long time, it was hard to deal with. When you weight train, you're going to start to put on muscle. You're going to weigh
a little bit more.
You're going to weigh more.
But you'll be shaped different.
You'll be shaped different. So the focus when we started for sure was we need to get our weight off and we need to get to a number. At the start, when I was 375, I was like, man, if I can ever get to 300 pounds, I'd be happy. I got to 300 and I said, you know what? 280 would be cool.
And
I got there. And you know what? I said 250 would be cool. Got there. Then I'm under that now. I'm in the 230s. And you know what? When I didn't have really any muscle at all just a couple years ago, and you can see, like, if you look at old pictures on our Facebook or Instagram when we went to the bodybuilding show and met some bodybuilders, I didn't have any muscle. And I looked at those pictures and I said, you know what? I'm not happy with the way I look. I thought that my whole life goal was weight loss. It turns out once I lost the weight, my goals evolved and changed. And I said, you know what? I got to start eating more and I got to start putting on muscle. And that's very scary for someone that their whole goal was to eat less and lose weight,
be
right?
Smaller, yeah.
It's funny how it works, but basically to answer your question in a roundabout way, I don't look to the scale anymore. I look to the mirror. So if I'm liking the way I look in the mirror, which I am more and more every day, I'm going that way. I'm headed that way. You know, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm saying, are my shoulders popping out? No. Okay. I need to add more. I'll check in once a week, weigh myself, test my body fat. And if I'm gaining too much too quickly and I want to pull it back, we'll pull it back and we'll go on a cut for a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. And if I need to take a break or I get sick or, you know, I had a little a muscle tear just recently. I couldn't be in the gym, so I had to pull down my carbs, and then I'll cut and lose a bit of weight. But as far as weight goals, we no longer have weight number goals. I look in the mirror and I think Nicole is very similar.
Yeah, I'm about similar with that. Like Kyle says, I weigh myself once a week, and if I'm going up a little bit too much, then I'll pull back the carbs and cut a little bit or drop weight or whatever, however you want to refer to it, until I'm happy again with the, you know, comfortable with the number. I was 100 and I can be anywhere from 145 to 155 depending. You know, like Kyle said, is some certain things I bloat quicker. If we are building muscle, I tend to be like closer to the 155 because I have more muscle, but I wear the same clothes, same size as I do when I'm 145. So I wear the same things.
It's mentally tough to deal with though.
Yeah. But so anywhere, like I fluctuate and I'm happy. Like even if I was at 155, my goal is no longer weight focus. It's I would like a lean waist and still to be curvy. So I would like my lower half to be curvy and to have as small a waist as I can and maintain the muscle that I built on my upper body. And I'm working on that. And it's kind of a fine balance between, you know, building muscle and keeping the leanness for me because I naturally hold body fat.
Yeah. So
hopefully that answers your question.
Friends, everybody in here that hasn't yet, make sure you smash the like button.
And what about...
Punch the like button like this.
Yeah, like a Doom one, like a fifth of Doom, the like button. And friends, if you would like, Super Chat is on. And it helps us to, it helps support the channel. You are directly supporting small YouTubers like Kyle and myself. And it goes to... all your super chats go directly to support and fund our channel, which helps us bring you more content. It helps us upgrade our equipment. It helps us, you know, live stream more. It helps us get out more videos. It helps us work on things like the ebook and, you know, t-shirts down the road. All of that stuff, the super chat benefits from.
Yeah.
So that and any amount would be lovely. It doesn't have to be a lot, like Kylie said.
Hey, Jackie, what's up?
Hello, Jackie.
And friends.
And I believe I seen Danielle in there. Hello, Miss Danielle.
Yes, hello, Danielle. Friends, if there's anybody in here that hasn't subscribed yet to the channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta. And follow us on Instagram.
Yep. You do it, better do it.
You'll see some behind the scenes action of our lives that you don't get on YouTube.
Yeah, you get to see like pictures sometimes of Hank. You get to see the flex pictures sometimes, and
we're
like
doing
workout clips.
On Instagram right now. We're doing the 31 Days of Horror. You'll get to see what movies we're into, what we're watching on the day. So yeah, and friends, anybody, ask away. Feel free. It doesn't have to be about weight loss. It can be any, workout tips or any questions that you wanted to ask us that we haven't been able to get to on our channel. You guys are making our channel grow so fast. We're striving towards 14,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we're getting closer every single day.
And it's because of you guys and your support that we're getting there. And we just want to thank you guys for that.
Yes, we do. And Lorena, good night. We're glad that you came on and joined us. I see that we have, Crystal says, I find myself doing well all day, but at night I cave. What do you recommend to curb your appetite? So, I'm not going to go with appetite right now. What we're going to do is generally, Crystal, if you are having a hard time with eating, it is generally more towards the side of using food to deal with your emotions.
Yeah.
Versus a lot of people refer to them as cravings or having a hard time controlling their appetite, which is why a lot of people turn to diet pills, which is supposed to be an appetite suppressant. However, I'll continue in 1 second. Get these on. K-Rod, thank you so very much for your super chat. Look at these.
Oh, K-Rod, thank you. Crystal, thank you.
Crystal and K-Rod, thank you so very much. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
You guys rock.
You
Thank
guys
you
are
so
amazing.
much. You're making our eyes bug out of our
Thank
heads.
you. Thank you so much, you guys. We really appreciate your super chats. And we appreciate that you enjoy our content and you want to support us. And that's amazing. And you inspire us to keep going.
You guys both get fist bumps of doom.
And fist bumps of doom. And you both get a joke. But first, I'll just finish Crystal's question. So generally, when you're looking to suppress your appetite, often it doesn't work because it's usually deeper than that. And that's a little bit scary to deal with all the underlying stuff, but you need to look at why you're eating at night. Are you bored at night? Are you doing too much thinking? Is there just like, I know I used to have a really hard time with resting, so I would often eat to give myself something to do, so that I was doing something but resting, if that makes any sense at all. Try to make like little notes and stick them, all the places where you would go to eat. So if you go to your kitchen at night and you go to your cupboards, put it on your placemat wherever you eat. If you eat in the kitchen or in the living room or in your car, I used to eat in my car. Put notes asking, am I really hungry? If I'm not hungry, why am I turning to food? And it may sound silly and you might feel silly doing it at first. I did. I felt silly, but I did it and it really helps. It gets you to think, oh yeah, you know what? I'm not hungry. I'm trying to use the food to medicate myself.
Yeah. And
the more that you get in the habit of doing it, the less you're going to turn to the food.
And Crystal, once you've dealt with, you've ruled out emotional reasons why you're eating. You're bored. You're tired, you're sad, you're happy.
Had a bad day.
Now. Whoa!
Well bought. Yeah. Halloween bobbers.
Giovanni Martinez, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. You get a high five for the $5 super chat.
Like that.
From both of us, so really it's a high 10.
And a whistle. That was a weird
We got, Giovanni, thank you so much. We got 3 jokes to do now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much to all of the Super Chat friends. You guys are awesome.
And Crystal, one more quick tip. Like I was just saying, let's say that you've dealt with the emotional reasons. Water is huge. Often we find that most people are not drinking nearly enough water, and you could be getting hungry because you're actually dehydrated. Most people think they're hydrated. I guarantee you're not. Drink more water. That will help with your appetite. Also, a lot of people that are dieting ask us, why am I hungry all the time? Well, you're not eating enough. You might, if you're working out, if you're training, or if your job is really tough, or you're going long periods and you're trying to lose weight, the simplest answer is always true. If it's not, like we said, if it's not emotional reasons, the simplest answers are always true. You're not getting enough water and you're not eating enough. I know it's scary to eat more. We found to build muscle and to keep our metabolism revving, we have to eat more and more frequently.
Yes. And also, what Kyle said, that's a really good point that you brought up about the not drinking enough water. Sometimes you could think that you're having hunger pains, but really you're actually thirsty.
Yeah.
This actually happens to me in the mornings, sometimes towards the end of the week when it's getting closer to cheat day. I will feel hungry in the morning after I just ate, and I'll think, oh my goodness, I'm not eating enough. But then I remember I haven't had a whole lot of water yet. And as soon as I get some more water down, the hunger pains go away.
Yep.
So sometimes it can be a bit confusing. So like Kyle said, try water first. Make sure you're hydrated. Go through the list of, did I have a bad day? Am I bored? Am I lonely? Am I happy? Why am I eating? Am I eating to celebrate something? There's a ton of reasons why people turn to food.
You guys,
and rule all that out.
Yep. You guys know us. The basic common sense usually wins. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. You guys are rocking it, man. This is like a super chat party.
Friends are partying.
Let's get in that box.
Let's get into these jokes.
You've got to officially show them how you pick it, because you might be cheating.
No, I don't cheat. I'm a good girl. Okay.
This is like the most different super chatters we had in one stream. This is getting crazy. It's a super chat party.
They're so beautiful.
You guys are directly funding the channel. We're going to work extra hard for you because of all your support. It pushes us to go and go and go.
Yes, it does. And I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at the joke. Sorry. Yeah, you guys inspire us every single day to keep going. There are some days where, we have our struggles too, and our bad days too, or low days, if you want to call them that, where, we might not feel like doing something. And then we think of you guys and, we want to be role models. And so then we go and we do it.
And it's really encouraging that, through your support, you're showing us you want more of us and our information. And that's a really, really cool thing. And we really appreciate that.
Yeah, we really do, from the bottom of our hearts, you guys. So I think we should get into this joke.
We got 3 to get to. Let's go.
Yeah. So it's a reader. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time consuming.
I was going to guess at the answer, but you didn't give me any time. But
no,
that's
it's not a guesser.
It's just
it's just the reader.
It's a statement of fact. It's a true statement, right?
It's just a reader.
That's
what I call it, a reader. Okay, now we got next one.
Number 2 is coming. I've tried to eat probably everything on the planet except for a clock.
Yeah, well, maybe if the clock had cupcakes on it.
Or it was covered in mozzarella cheese.
Oh my gosh, this is a good one. Okay.
All the other ones were crap.
Well, this is good. They're all my favorite. Okay, this is a question one for the friends.
I'm not going to look. I'll guess right along with you.
Okay, are you ready? What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? While you guys are guessing, Lola asked what our favorite candy is because Halloween's coming up. That's a tricky one, Lola.
No, it depends because some Americans consider
candy chocolate too. Yes.
Because I'm not a big candy guy, but I love the mini chocolate bars. And if I had to pick, it would probably be Twix.
I was going to say Twix, I think, would be yours. This is tricky because, well, I love chocolate in general. I generally crave chocolate on cheat day, chocolate or cookies. To narrow down my favorite chocolate bar depends on the day. Like right now, I would eat a bar of white chocolate. But then sometimes it's different. So while you're being silly with your googly eyes, what does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? Get ready for the answer, friends.
We're ready. We're ready.
A synonym roll. Get it? A synonym roll.
It's not real good light to flex here.
No, the light's not that great.
Light's not the greatest for flex pictures for Instagram. It's too bright.
But
we need some shadows here.
Guess
we need
what?
some Photoshop shadows.
We need some third joke.
Oh, yeah. Third joke. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they can handle it. It's been so funny.
This is a good one. Okay, this is it.
This one's the best. With all the other ones, garbage. This is the good one.
You're gonna like this one. Okay.
All the other jokes we do, just worthless.
No, they're good. This is great. Why did the king go to the dentist? Now, the friends are smart, so I think they're going to get it. They're so smart.
Why did the king go to the dentist? I don't know. I give up.
Well, let's wait. Let's see if the friends can guess. Oh, someone is going nanny. Good night. Happy good nanny. Bridget, Miss Bridget. Oh yeah, Anna guessed synonyms. You were so close. Lola is so close. Lola, you were very, very close to get his teeth crowned.
Whoa.
I whipped it. I whipped the joke.
Hank, go pick that up.
Oh, you guys are so close.
That was good. That was
nice.
good.
See, that's the friends. They're smart. You can't stop them.
You can't stump the friends.
Nope, you can't stop them. You can't stump them.
That's a good one.
And Anacalia, sorry if that's wrong, to fix his crown, to have his crown fixed. You are so good. You did it. Whoa. Giovanni said, Thanksgiving is coming. How do you portion when you are out in public? Honestly, I put measuring cups in my purse.
Yeah. We already actually, in Canada, we already had our Thanksgiving. Was it last weekend?
Yes, it was last
So we
weekend.
have ours a bit early, but yeah, we take our cups everywhere, or we used to bring them to family members' house if it was at, if Thanksgiving was outside of our place. Also, we would bring a different option.
Yep.
So let's say, like some people have the potluck where everybody brings something. We would bring something safe for us, like, I don't know, a salad and sweet potatoes instead of, the white mashed potatoes that generally get served. Something like that, right?
But also what you could do is just use your plate. So just put, you could put a little bit of everything and have one plate. And then that's your portion, For example, I don't know if it's the same in the States, but here we would have, corn, mashed potatoes, bread,
Turkey, ham,
gravy, and then cranberries. So I would put a nice, a decent sized piece of turkey. I would cover it in gravy, like put gravy on it. I would put gravy on some mashed potatoes. I would get some corn, get some bread. I would have a little bit of everything, and then have a piece of dessert, and that would be my portions.
And Giovanni, the biggest mind trick is to go into holidays not expecting to be perfect and not expecting to touch desserts and not expecting to eat the food. You're a human being, you're going to eat the food. So another thing is, if you don't have your measuring cups with you, the palm of your hand is a portion for you. So that's how you can easily know if you put something on your plate and it's about the size of the palm of your hand, that's a portion for your body.
Of meat. for of meat. And like probably could do like a fist size of like mashed potatoes or whatever.
We've been portioning and measuring so long that we now can kind of eyeball. Like I still use the portion, the cups, the measuring cups and that, but I could pretty much eyeball it close.
And also, if you're going to someone's house, like you can just say, hey, do you have measuring cups that I could borrow? Like call them ahead of time, like if it's a family member or whatever. And then you don't have to bring your own. You can just use theirs. We bring out our own. And if you don't want to bring measuring cups, like I said, just use your plate. Put a little bit on of everything. And because you don't want to don't limit yourself. Go to enjoy yourself. And if you're planning on portioning, then just put a little bit on the plate. And don't worry if, you went over by portion a little bit. Yeah. Make sure you had some of everything.
Enjoy yourself. It's Thanksgiving, right? And another tip, some families go out to restaurants and that for Thanksgiving dinner. What we used to do at restaurants, ask for a takeout container at the beginning. Right at the beginning of your meal, ask for a takeout container. Because usually restaurants will give you 2 to 3 portions. For an actual meal will actually be about 2 or 3 meals.
So split it in half.
Take whatever meal you get, take half of everything, put it right in that takeout container immediately, close it up, put it away. That'll be another meal for you, the next day, right? So then you immediately know that you're getting pretty much a proper portion if you cut it in half at a restaurant and put it away.
We did an experiment once. We went to a Chinese food restaurant and we both ordered vegetable fried rice, and we actually eyeballed 1 cup and then went home and measured out the rest in our takeout container, and it had 2 more cups in it.
Yeah,
so half a cup of rice is a serving. So it had like 6 servings in there. Now, half a cup is usually a serving if you're having it with something else. But because that was our main meal, we had a cup. So I actually used it for 2 more lunches after that. Yeah. And that was when we were first starting to lose weight, when we weren't really changing what the foods we were eating. We were just portioning. So yes, that's another idea.
Giovanni, you're so welcome. Thank you for your support of our channel.
Yes, you are. That's great.
So friends, we're going to do 5 more minutes and we'll answer a couple more questions. And Super Chat is on if you'd like to be a funder and supporter of our channel. We would love that to happen. So feel free to do that.
Yeah, and you get a little nose one.
And if you want to rub your nose on my cheek, then you'll have to be sitting right beside me at this moment.
And just be friends.
Okay, Kim T has a question. How long was the longest plateau you've experienced? So the first thing about plateaus, everybody gets them, and they happen all your entire life. You'll get them always.
For about a year, we were stuck like
the longest was about a year.
Yeah, when we lost our bulk of our weight, I remember I was about I had got to 170 pounds when we got married, and I was so excited. And I was like, after our wedding, I was hoping, to keep going down, but I stayed stuck there for a year, tried different things, but was still struggling with like emotional eating and that kind of thing. So, stayed there for a long time. And then finally, realized what I needed to do for my body to fix it.
And a lot of what,
and that's normal.
Like we always tell you guys, it's trial and error. And we've gone through a lot of the stuff and we pass it on, our experience, to try to help you guys out because we have similar body types to you. We put on weight very fast. So the biggest advice is don't be afraid to try new things. But also, if you're doing a workout plan or an eating plan, don't give it up too quick either, because our bodies do take about 3 weeks to adjust. So you might start something in the first week and you're like, oh, this isn't working, I'm going to throw it away and start something new. Your body needs time to adjust. So about 3 weeks. If it's 3 weeks and you're still gaining weight, you need to adjust usually your carbs, pull back your carbs a bit.
Just pull back a little bit.
And also, you can't pull back your carbs forever. So sometimes your body actually needs more food to lose weight, which is crazy to hear, but it's true.
But that's why we have a cheat day, because that sort of jump starts our metabolism to keep us
to avoid the plateaus.
Yeah, to keep us doing whatever we need to do. Yeah. And one of those things after we had that plateau was we incorporated a cheat meal. Yeah. We started with a meal, and that started the weight loss rolling again.
So Melissa Shirley asks a question, especially for me. How do you build the glute? I'll handle this one. Just kidding. I'll pass that off to Nicole.
So I train my legs and glutes twice a week. I do one day that is quad based, but usually like I do quads and hamstrings, but a lot of it focuses on the glutes as well. And then I do one day specifically focused on glutes only. And the different exercises work for different bodies, but my recommendation is lightweight or no weight, just use your body weight, and high reps and sets.
And we actually have a video you did, your top 5,
I think. We did a video of my top 5 booty building moves. If you want to go check that out, it is up on our channel. I do about 5 to 7 sets per exercise, and anywhere from 30 to 50 reps per set. I do a lot of reps and sets,
and Melissa,
and that's what builds the glutes.
And for anyone wondering how to build any muscle, it's the same rules apply. Very lightweight and very high reps. Lightweight is all dependent on you. So, and the rep range is 12 to 15 to up to 20 reps sometimes.
Yeah, and carbs. If you want to build your glutes, you do have to have some carbs in there.
A lot of people don't know that carbohydrates build muscle. And a lot of people are trying to like not touch a carb and build muscle at the same time. You got to pick your battles. You got to pick what you really want to do, right?
Okay, well, we answer one more question, and then we will say Happy Nani to all.
Yep.
And if you're new, Nani means good night.
Yeah.
It means sleep in Italian. That's what my Nona said when I was little. Time for Nani, Nico. So Angel says, do you weight train with corsets and or waist trainers? And do you think it's safe? I've never really heard of that. Like, I see some girls wear those belts that are supposedly supposed to help you like burn fat and stuff. The reason why I don't know about them is because I don't believe in those kinds of things. I honestly think that they're gimmicks. Might help you sweat more, and sweating obviously helps you burn a few more calories because your your body is revved up. But I wouldn't train with that. I really don't think it would do anything personally.
There's a lot of misconceptions about abs and core.
Yeah.
And the fitness industry will tell you that the way you get a smaller waist is
wear my belt and use my belly cream.
Yeah. Or do a lot of sit-ups. That does nothing for your abdominals. Diet is the only way to train your abs. Diet is the only way to train your waist. So if your diet's not on point and you're killing yourself with ab or core workouts,
which I did,
there's no point. Which we both did. There's no point. We still have room to go. We want to get our waist even smaller, but we've brought it from like my pant size was 50 plus down to like a 34, 36. So we've come a long way, and the only way that really works is diet.
I was a 24 at my heaviest, and now I'm an 8. So it's quite a huge difference. And I don't really train abs. Like every once in a while I do, but it's my diet that keeps me fairly lean. Obviously I have loose skin, so my stomach isn't 100% flat, but it's fairly lean.
That's the same with me. Hey, you have an Italian friend.
Buonanotte, I think. Fellow Italian. My Italian's a little rusty on my pronunciation of things, but Carolyn says, thanks guys, give Hankster my love.
We'll give Hank lots of hugs and kisses from you, Carolyn.
Oh, we always do. Oh, and so Angel, the one thing I do weight train with, and so does Kyle, is a hoodie, because it makes you sweat more.
Yeah.
And when you sweat more, you tend to burn more calories.
Yep.
So yeah, that is what we do.
So friends, we'll give a thanks to everybody that joined the live stream tonight. Thank you so much for your support. Keep liking our videos, keep sharing our videos, and keep watching. And we will keep bringing you the content, and we'll give a special shout out and a special fist bump to our super chat friends who have directly supported the channel. Cooking with Hua.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crystal. Yeah.
Yeah. K-Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of those because he's from Hawaii.
Yeah. Mahalo. And Yvonne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thank you
night.
so much for joining us. We love all you guys.
You guys are great. Happy Nani Colette's out.